Hey guys, so I woke up with a little tickle in my throat and I want to kind of nip it in the butt. So I'm going to make myself a pot of tea. So all the medicinals or all the herbs that I'm using, I've grown and harvested myself throughout the summer months, and now is where I benefit from it. So I'm going to put this down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I just use a coffee press to make my tea. You can pick these up at secondhand stores or everywhere. They're not a lot of money. You can spend a lot on them if you want, but I typically don't. So for lung health and bringing up any fluid or phlegm in your lungs, I use mullein. Now, I do grow it on my property, but I also go up country and I harvest it in late summer. So I'm going to put a good couple of teaspoons of that. Do you guys see in there? Oops. It's a very fluffy, light green herb. And like I said, this is good for lung health. I actually also smoke this. Say if I get sick and I don't have time to get the tea into me, and I have a cough or I feel heavy-chested, I will smoke mullein. It seems to be the quickest way that it helps me. Okay, to this I'm also going to be adding a nice amount of stinging nettle. You guys see that? It's beautiful. The dark green lets you know that it's packed full of nutrition. Stinging nettle is highly nutritious. It's one of the most nutritious plants out there, packed full of protein. So I'm going to put probably, I don't know, a good couple of tablespoons of that in there. And I'm going to add a little bit of oregano, because oregano is really, really good at fighting infection and just, you know, it's just good for you. So probably about a teaspoon because it's dry. Oregano is also another one to make. It's a great one to make oregano oil from for anything. So now this is dandelion root powder. This was harvested in 2022, but I'm just opening this jar. So I'm probably going to add about a teaspoon of that. Now, dandelion root pulls up all sorts, because it has a long taproot, pulls up all sorts of nutrients out of the earth that we don't get out of a lot of other plants. So it's a really good one to harvest. And now I'm going to add a little bit of tulsi or holy basil. It's another one that's super, super good for us. They say if you eat a leaf a day, you're good to go. So probably about a teaspoon of that. And this is what she's looking like. It's a very, very good cup of tea. So with the water, I don't really bring it to a boil. It starts to bubble and then I shut it off because I don't want to damage any of the properties in the herbs. And I fill that up. I pop my press on it. And now I'm going to go out and do some work in the front yard with the dogs while this steeps, and then I will come back and have a lovely cup of tea. Now, I drink this throughout the day, so with the amount that I put in here, I'll probably add water to it one more time, and I might throw in some ginger a little later to give me some energy. And that's it. So I encourage you guys to get into your medicinals, you know, like learn what's out there, harvest it, and get it on your shelf for the winter months. If there's any chance that I am feeling, like I said, I woke up with a tickle in my throat, a little bit feeling congested, this will nip it in the butt by the end of the day, and tomorrow I will wake up feeling like sunshine. And talking about sunshine, look out here. Look at, can you guys see that? Here, hang on here. It is a beautiful morning out there, you guys. The sun is shining. There's frost on the hills. It did get quite cold last night, but, you know, not too bad. Yeah, so I want to thank you guys for coming by and checking out my tea blend. And if you guys, any of you have any congestion in your lungs, I really strongly recommend you get yourself some mullein tea. Look into where it grows, how to harvest it, and get it on your pantry shelf. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.